Someone can hurt you without touching you. They only have to act as if you are not there. No reply. No eye contact. A conversation that moves around you. A group that stops making space. The reaction can feel embarrassingly intense. Your chest tightens. You replay the moment. You ask what you did wrong. Why should the absence of attention hurt so much? Because for humans, belonging has never been optional. For most of our evolutionary history, other people meant food, protection, knowledge, childcare, and survival. Social exclusion therefore carries information. It can signal that your position in the group is unstable. Psychological experiments on ostracism repeatedly show that even brief exclusion can affect mood, belonging, self-esteem, perceived control, and feelings of meaningful existence. The effect can appear even in simple laboratory tasks where the rejection is obviously artificial. That is what makes it strange. Part of you knows the situation is trivial. Another part reacts anyway. Brain imaging studies have also found overlap between some neural systems involved in social distress and systems involved in processing physical pain and salience. But the phrase, rejection is exactly the same as physical pain, goes too far. The systems overlap in some respects, they are not identical experiences. The important point is that social injury is not merely poetic. The nervous system treats exclusion as meaningful. Now consider what happens after the rejection. Attention narrows. You become more sensitive to faces. Tone of voice matters more. A delayed reply becomes evidence. A whisper across the room becomes suspicious. The brain begins searching for information that could restore certainty. Did they dislike me? Was that joke about me? Should I speak more? Should I disappear? That search can help. If you accidentally violated a social norm, noticing the group's reaction allows you to adjust. But the same sensitivity can become a trap. When someone already expects rejection, ambiguous signals can be interpreted more negatively. The person becomes guarded. The guarded behavior can make connection harder. And now expectation and behavior begin feeding each other. This is why feeling invisible can become self-reinforcing. But invisibility has another layer. Human identity is partly social. You learn who you are through interaction. Your jokes become part of you because somebody laughs. Your competence becomes real because other people rely on you. Your role in a family, friendship, or team gives structure to the self. That does not mean other people literally create your entire identity. But social feedback helps shape it. Remove that feedback for long enough and the world can feel strangely empty. This is one reason chronic loneliness is so different from simply spending time alone. Solitude can be chosen. Loneliness is a perceived gap between the connection you want and the connection you have. A person can be lonely in a crowded room. And someone alone for hours can feel completely secure. The variable is not the number of bodies nearby. It is the sense of connection. Now the unsettling part. Modern life gives you social signals constantly. Seen receipts. Likes. Typing indicators. Follower counts. Online status. Tiny indicators of attention arrive all day. And because attention has social value, the absence of these signals can become psychologically loaded. A message unanswered for 10 minutes can feel more important than it objectively is. The nervous system did not evolve for read receipts. But it uses old social machinery to interpret them. That does not mean every uncomfortable feeling deserves obedience. Feelings are information, not verdicts. The pain of exclusion can tell you that connection matters without proving that everyone has rejected you. That distinction is powerful. Because once you separate the signal from the story, you can respond rather than react. You can ask. You can reconnect. You can tolerate ambiguity. You can choose environments where attention is mutual rather than constantly chased. Being ignored hurts because social connection matters. But the feeling does not define your worth. It reveals a need. And needs can be understood. So which is more painful, being actively rejected, or being surrounded by people who behave as if you are invisible?